Hey YouTubers, I have left Las Vegas, Nevada. That was a pass-through Parker, and now I am in Quartzsite. So, and my destination is Chicago. So why am I going south? Why am I going south? Okay, I'm going south on 95, not because my destination is south, but because I am going to travel to Chicago via I-10. That is my route of preference. I'll go camp with just for the night at Dome Rock, and then get back on the road tomorrow morning, which will be Saturday morning, and make my way back to the Windy City. Okay, guys, let's see what's happening. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Hey, YouTubers. Here I am over here at the Dome Rock, and welcome to the Buzz, the Sunday Buzz. There's a lot of people here parked away from the main camp. Oz just moved up to the main camp because there's a party tonight. So a lot of the people went back over to the casino. There's a lot of people here still camping out from the Boondockers Bash. Yeah, but a lot of people are staying right around the main camp. So I wanted to tell you about this last time, but I wanted to tell you about this lawyer. And the lawyer's talking about the COPPA thing, not the COPPA Cabana, no, not that. The COPPA thing about not having children in your videos and making sure you declare what kind of channel you have, whether it's for kids or for not for kids. And so there's this lawyer, and he has been making videos about the COPPA. So I'm going to put a little bit up here about him and his name, and if you want to go over and see his videos and what's going on about the issues with YouTube and children and COPPA. And look at that view behind me. Isn't it beautiful? All right, watch here, right here, and here's the lawyer. So I did my own research and went right to the FTC. And they say that under COPPA, there's no one-size-fits-all about what makes a site directed to children, but that they can offer some guidance. And to be clear, your content isn't considered directed to children just because some children may see it. However, if your intended audience is kids under 13, you're bound by COPPA. That means that you have to honor the rules and the requirements. Bottom line. Now, the rules set out specific guidelines on what the FTC is going to consider as factors in determining whether or not your channel is directed at children under the age of 13. And I'm going to put those up. You can enlarge them, pause them to read them. The FTC says that first, unless you're affirmatively targeting kids, there are many subject matter categories where you don't have to worry about COPPA. Some of those examples that they give are if your videos are about traditionally adult activities like employment, finances, politics, home ownership, home improvement, travel, you're probably not going to have to worry, you're not covered by COPPA unless your content is geared towards kids. On the second page, look at the second note. Just because your video has bright colors or animation does not mean that it's geared towards kids. They use the termination covered by COPPA, but it's just like saying subject to COPPA, okay? And they say while many animated shows are for children, adult shows also include animation and bright colors. While many of the animated shows are directed to kids, the FTC recognizes there can be animated programming that appeals to everyone. And then thirdly, the complaint in the YouTube case offers some examples of channels the FTC considered to be directed to children. And then they give examples. And some of them are when creators specifically list in the About section that their channel is intended for the audience of children under 13. Okay, and there's some other things that they also show that the creators have specifically said that their channels are for under 13. There are a lot of clickbait scare tactics out there about this COPPA, but this is what else I found. Look at this. Does the amended rule prohibit adults such as parents, grandparents, teachers, or coaches from uploading photos of children? COPPA only covers information collected online from children. It does not cover information collected from adults that may pertain to children. Thus, COPPA is not triggered by an adult uploading photos of children on a general audience site or in the non-child directed portion of a mixed audience website. I am not an attorney, so this is my source, ftc.gov. Go to ftc.gov, in the search engine, put in COPPA, and you'll get the same pages that I've got up here directly from the FTC website. That's the rule, that's the law. Don't take my word for it, because I can't give legal advice. I'm just reading to you what the actual FTC says, rather than listening to all the clickbait that's out there. You have to draw your own conclusion and interpret what you're reading when it pertains to your channel. So, moving on to the next subject, let's talk about our nomads and what's going on. Go over to Lindy's for some coffee, and I think she's making pancakes. Caravan Carolyn's back in her area of Arizona having Thanksgiving.
Showing people my messy kitchen.
Thank you for dinner.
You're welcome. Let's see if I can actually get it all done at once.
And what else is going on? Who else is moving around? A lot of the people are here at basically at the Boondockers Bash. I won't be going to main camp, but I did stop here at this little camp here right off Dome Rock Road, right near the Love Station. I didn't go to the main camp though. So I'm going to be getting on the road, but I'll put a few photographs of people doing their thing on here. And then also I did want to show you that Lindy, my friend Lindy, she has her channel up now. She did her first video. It is 7 seconds. I'm going to show you that video right now. It's funny. Lindy and Oliver's Travels. First video, 7 seconds long, right here. Okay, that was fast, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're going to go over to Lindy's over here and have something to eat. And I'll see what else I can bring you today for the Sunday Buzz. Stay tuned.
Eventually, the other stuff came out.
So what are the dogs of the Nomads up to today? Chilling, spilling and chilling. There is Olive. What's Olive doing? Olive's just chilling in Oliver's little rig there. There's another doggy over there. I forgot that doggy's name. And then there's Danny. Danny's just sitting here supervising. She was laying there relaxing, but now she's just sitting on my lap. And then the little white dog over there is little Billy. That's what the Nomad dogs are doing today for the buzz. Are you comfy, Olive? Olive, what are you doing over there?
Look at that tooth. I love that.
Back to sleep. I found me a new bed. Breakfast. And Quartzsite. Wendy made breakfast. Isn't that nice of her? I'm headed back on the road. Hey, well, as you can see by the lighting that it's getting kind of dark out, and I had a great time enjoying breakfast at the Dome Rock camp for the Boondockers Bash. So what else is going on in the Nomad world? Well, what's going on with Eric, Nomadic Fanatic? Well, Eric is in Alton, Illinois, as you know, if you watch his videos. If you haven't seen his latest videos, then you might not realize that. But he was in Alton, Illinois for Thanksgiving and went out to eat with some of his friends and brought Jax back a little turkey treat. Well, he got a new system put in Miranda. Yes. Now I have that. I don't wear a watch, but I can start my car from my phone. I can lock my doors from my phone, so I can warm up my car in the wintertime, start the engine, have my heat on, so my car is nice and warm when I get in there, and my my seat warmer's on. So, or I can turn the air conditioning on, which is great. And like I said, I can lock my car doors, unlock my car doors, which is really cool. And I do that right from my app that I have right on my phone. You know, now if I had an Apple Watch, I could do it from my Apple Watch. I can lock the doors, I can turn on my alarm. It's very convenient and really nice to have. I'm sure Eric's going to enjoy that. Additionally, he's having a new stereo system, speakers put in, and it's going to be compatible with his TV. Pretty neat stuff. So, you know, if you haven't already seen his video, check out his video, Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. And I don't know where his next stop will be after he leaves Illinois. I guess I may pass it. I'll probably pass him up as I head towards Chicago. I'll probably pass Alton and go on up. So it was great to get at least a weather update from him. That it was Nomads in Arizona. We've got Nomads in Southern Illinois. And we have Nomads in Florida. Yeah, Southern Goodness and Mikey are in Florida. I don't mean and Mikey, but Southern Goodness, and I believe they're all traveling as a group. So Mikey is there too, and separately from all of that is Steve and Dana, Full Tiny House. They're also in Florida, and who else? Motorhome Max is in Florida, I think. Guess who else is going to be in Florida? Me. I'm headed there after Chicago. Go to Chicago first and then head to Florida. Yesterday I watched, it's Kelly Doyle's new video. She recently got a Class C rig, which is great. It's so awesome that she, was able to get a nice rig upgrade from car or van to the Class C. It'll be nicer for her and for Sophie Doyle, her dog. But yesterday, or in her most recent video, she was doing some maintenance, everyday maintenance before the winter season or the rain season, depending on where you're traveling. She was up on the roof. She was up on the roof when this whole world starts getting you down.
In 1/2 mile, continue on I-10 east towards Tucson.
Thank you, Abby. Oh, I just went past a world of illumination. Oh, it's beautiful illumination here as I'm headed to Tucson. It's just all lights. It's gorgeous. I wish I could have showed it to you. But anyway, yes, Kelly Doyle and Sophie Doyle are enjoying their Class C. And Kelly Doyle was up on the roof and she was...
Continue on I-10 east towards Tucson now.
Thank you, I will. A little bossy today, Abby. Are you like having a bad day? Didn't it sound like she was...
Proceed on I-10 east.
Isn't she being a little bossy? Anyway, so she got on the roof and she was sealing off some possible leaks or cracks that she saw. She was taking care of business up there, which is maintenance. You know, it just like in your home, it doesn't, just because you're a nomad and you're living in a conveyance doesn't mean that you don't have to maintain and be prepared and take precautions and, you know, and do maintenance on your little home on wheels. So she got up there and she was putting some sealant on there. She did some sealant for now, and then later on she'll go back and she'll check it again and maybe do a little bit more sealing with some more caulking or some of that tape, and I forget what the name of it is. I'll see if I can get it and post it. I never remember the name of that sealant tape that you put on. So if you haven't seen Kelly Doyle's latest videos, go to her channel and check it out. Now I know the farmer's wife, the old farmer's wife, is returned to the farm after Lollapalooza, and she is, I think she was like slaughtering her chickens, putting them in the freezer. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do when you got a farm, and that's your livelihood. That's why you don't name on those chickens. Yeah. She's got great recipes and tips for canning and cooking and farming and everything. Check out The Old Farmer's Wife. So I'm stopped at Cracker Barrel now. I'm not quite in Tucson, but almost at Tucson. So I'm stopped over here at Cracker Barrel, and I wanted to say that occasionally, when I'm driving, pretty much regularly, I will listen to other YouTubers' programs. Either their live, sometimes, lots of times, their live chats. I'll listen to their live chats, and if you've ever been in a live chat where you've seen, I'm just closing my window a little bit so Danny doesn't jump out. So if you've listened to somebody else's live chat and you've noticed that I've piped in at, you know, or I've commented when I'm driving, I listen. I don't watch, because really you're just looking at the person's face anyway, but I listen to what they're saying, and of course I cannot read the comments when I'm driving. But if I pulled over today, I was watching, because I wanted to talk, I've got a little glare going on here. I wanted to tell you about one of the channels that I listen to often, a live chat channel. Of course, you know that I listen to Blind Views, and I watch Blind Views. I also have listened, and I listened to and have watched in the past Camo Dave, and I still listen to Camo Dave's programs when I'm driving once in a while. But also I listen to No Madness Life, Shelly. And I really enjoy her channel. I love her new background on the back of her channel. I love that new background. I'm still trying to get that glare out of my, okay, how about if I do this way? Okay, maybe that's better. Trying to get, so I listen to Shelly, No Madness Life, which I really enjoy. She's funny, she makes funny faces, and she talks about really good stuff, interesting stuff, which is kind of cool. I enjoy watching her channel. If you have not seen Shelly on No Madness Life. You should check out her channel. She's been on YouTube for a couple of years. She also makes things. I think she makes bath bombs and stuff like that, just like Totally Kathy does. So I'm trying to remember, but I know she does do other stuff as well. But check out her channel if you haven't already. That's No Madness Life, and her name is Shelly, and she's based out of Florida, right? And she lives in an RV, but she's not a traveler like. She has, she's basically pretty stationary. They do travel, but right now they're stationary in a park, but they still live in a RV. Last time I heard, but I enjoy your channel a lot. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, so check her out. Okay, YouTubers, that's all I have for you today. I hope it was entertaining, and I hope it was educational. And I just want to say, have a great weekend. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And thanks for joining me for the Sunday Buzz while I'm cracker docking. Have a great Sunday. And I'll see you on the road. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Mwah.